Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into the AFV factory. With the two builds that I'm currently doing, the E75 and the E25, nearing the finish line, I've been thinking about what I'm going to build next. This year I've stuck to E-tanks, paper panzers. It's something that's interesting to me. I enjoyed doing them and I like the way they look, so I decided this year that I was just going to concentrate on building those, and this probably will be the last one that I do this year, I should imagine, as we're into September now. So this is the Trumpeter's E-100 StuG. It's going to be quite an easy build. It's only got 290 pieces, so it's quite a low low parts count. And having built Trumpeter E tanks in the past before, I know that it's going to go together easily. There's not going to be any issues. So I'm looking forward to doing this. So let's have a little look in the box, shall we? So just got a one colour sheet there for one camo style, which I won't be doing. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing yet, but it won't be this version. Yeah, just another description showing what the finished vehicle will look like. And the instructions, I'm guessing these aren't many pages in this. Yeah, page 20. So, I mean, it's a big vehicle, mostly taken up by obviously a large chassis. So, you see there, most of it is taken up by big parts, big pieces. So here is the hull. I'm not sure which way that goes round. Okay. That way, not that it wants to sit on itself. There we go. Yeah, so a great big chassis, some nice detail on there, the weld marks are nicely defined, and the cut marks on the armour plate, that's nicely done. There's no texture whatsoever on the armour itself, so I will be remedying that probably with my technique of using the Tamiya white top adhesive and stippling it. I like how that comes out, so I shall probably do that on there, give it a bit more character. Got a top little fret there just for engine grills. So we've got the rubber band tracks here. I won't take them out of the plastic bag. I mean, the detail on them is good, and just so long as they glue together well, then they will be fine. I'm not fussed about rubber band tracks. I quite like them, to be honest, sometimes. So we've got here, yeah, so we've got the rear engine plate, some hatches for the engine, your side armour, side skirts. I mean, they're massive, as you can see. then the Pioneer tools are on there. Hatches for the driver and radio operator. Exhausts. So the engine is central, isn't it? So I'm guessing the exhausts come out of the side in front of the fighting compartment. So there's the barrel in two parts, which is a shame. It would have been nice to have that in one part slide moulded, but there you go. The gun housing there has got a little bit of texture on it. I don't know if that's showing up at all, but I will definitely go over that, because that's the level of texture I would like on the armour plate at a minimum. So we shall add some more to that, and the same with the mantlet there. That's got a very slight texture to it, but a huge gun. I mean, I don't know what that caliber that is. I shall have to look it up, but it's probably at least 150 mil, if not larger. Yeah, so that's the rear of the vehicle, because I'm guessing that's where your the hatches go, or the hatch to get in and out of the fighting compartment, which is that there. And otherwise on here we've got the armoured surrounds for viewports, some sort of inspection hatch there. I would guess that's the inner part of the mantlet, or the housing for the main gun. And the last two bags are made up with road wheels and other components. If I can get in the bag, there we go. Yeah, so road wheels, suspension, sprockets there. Armoured shrouds for the exhaust, so that may well go in the back then if it needs those. Although these could just be, these are probably sprues that are for all of the E-100 tanks that Trumpeter does. So yeah, that probably is redundant on this vehicle. Some great big shackles there. And some spare track, so I'm guessing you can have hang some track on the vehicle. Again, this could be related to one of their other E-100s, and you might not get the oh no, let's just have a look. Oh yeah, so it looks like here we're going to get some track hangers, and then should I want to, or should you want to, you can then add the spare links, so that's good. And so that's and then the other side is a duplicate, and then you get one more set of those as well. So yeah, fairly simple, not much to it, but that's not a problem. Sometimes it's nice to have a low parts count, and you don't have to be dealing with lots of fiddly bits. Again, being as this is such a massive vehicle, it's it just doesn't have the little bits that you find on other stuff. Now the other thing that I am planning to do with this is to do this remote weapon station, which is by Model Bowray. So that is a 20mm cannon and a 30mm cannon, and the reason I chose this was because I've got this huge upper plate for the fighting compartment. There's no shortage of places where I can fit this. I should probably put it back here somewhere, but this is specifically designed for German armour, sort of late war or excuse me, or what if, so for the any of the E tanks really. So yeah, it's by a company called Model Bowray. I shall leave a link for them in the description below. But yeah, it will add to this vehicle. It will make it a little bit more unique, a bit more of a talking point there. So yeah, so that's it. Once the other two vehicles are done, then this will be the next on the bench, and that's not going to be too far away. I should imagine that all being good, I shall be finished with the E25 and E75 this month, and I can be breaking ground on this. So thanks a lot for tuning in, and thanks a lot for your support, all the likes and the new subscribers. It's great, very much appreciated. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed or liked, then please do, that would be much appreciated. And obviously any comments, I shall get back to you. So I'll leave it there and catch up with you in the future.